Hi, Vienna and the Eurocord. Many thanks to Philippe Verschuren for his kind invitation. We have established a good collaboration between Eurocord and API Europe, and we can see that beside common members we may have, there are a lot of transversal topics, making our relationship valuable for all. Unfortunately, I was not able to join you on live and hope that this video will cover advantageously the subject and I should be online for any question. As you know, plastic in agriculture are essential for the production and the feeding of the growing mankind. API Europe gather all agri-plastic producers defined as non-packaging directly linked to the production process and having an agronomic effect for the horticultures and the livestock. We account within our perimeter film, twine, net, irrigation pipe. Europe is using 720,000 tons of agri-plastic, generating 1,120,000 tons of waste, including silage. According to our record, bale, net and twine under your activities account for 130,000 tons of new product put on the market. They have a key contribution for the further protection and storage and improve the food security. Nets and twine generate 195,000 tons of waste, including silage. It is to underline the fact that net and twine are not contaminated by chemical or pesticide. Without a proper end-of-life management of the farm and afterwards, agri-plastic may cause a big harm to the environment on a long-term basis. Market is changing. As the world is changing, expectations are heavy and challenging. We must feed the growing mankind without damage for the environment and with a fewer use of resources. Today, the plastic used in agriculture is under the scope of the public opinion and public authorities. The storm is hitting the plastic industry. The industry is well aware of the new paradigm. It is not sufficient to produce and to use agri-plastic product. It is necessary to consider the entire value chain in the marketing. Design for recycling, collection, recycling, and integration of recyclate into new product. If Europe is leading the process, many areas in the world are on the move. China at first. Because of our accumulated experience, we can say that the plasticulture community is not disarmed on the matter. Thanks to our extensive network and to the consciousness of our community. Nevertheless, long is the road to achieve our objective for food security and a more sustainable and cleaner planet. Land as a production tool for farmers and growers. No responsible professional will never accept to destroy its production tool and jeopardize future production. Plastic accumulation in soil and microplastic are a danger for the food autonomy, the food security of nation and the environment. Organizing the circularity is a good way to achieve those objectives. We know how to organize the circularity. Our commitment is to implement it all over the world. Circularity begins by integrated management of agri-plastic with product design favoring recyclability, best practice to be used on farm for better waste quality, collection and sorting to get homogeneous polymer to recycle, improve recycling facilities and capacity to ease the integration. In Europe, our sector made the commitment to integrate 25% of regenerated granule into the new product. We cannot expect on our environmental responsibility. No way. But we can take the lead in order to avoid huge taxes, more restrictive legislation to the best interest of farmers and growers, our clients, those allowing us to make a living out of plastics. If this statement is accepted, then the route to follow is clear. Always promote and defend the use of plastic in agriculture and explain why the plastic is so useful for the agricultural production to feed the mankind and erase starvation. Consider the entire value chain from product design to integration. Constantly contribute to develop a consensus in the plasticulture community, farmer, distributors, industry, research center, individually or through professional organization. Constantly develop responsible and environmental friendly product attitude and professionalism. Be involved and lead the implementation of sustainable solutions for the agri-plastic end-of-life management. Develop technical, financial, and economic solutions to lower and erase any negative externalities on the environment. Collaborate to establish proper product standards in steering a better sustainability. Collaborate with continental and national public authorities to create favorable solutions for a better environment and protecting the agricultural production. The Food and Agricultural Organization Global Assessment on Agri-Plastic and Sustainability included in its report in 2021 recommendation to policymakers. It stated that plastic in agriculture can cause irreparable damage to the long-term viability of soil, pollution of our waters, and harm to animal and human health. Therefore, FAO recommends strong measures to tackle the pollution coming out of agri-plastic, including banning or heavy taxes. We must face this challenge for the good sake of the agricultural production, the environment, and our business. Identifying it is not enough. Not acting will be criminal. Zero plastic on field, 100% recycled is achievable. Public authorities all over the world are welcoming sustainable and reliable solutions we can provide. The International Committee for Plastic in Agriculture, the CIPA, the CIDAPA in Latin America, APE Europe, along with each national committee for plastic in agriculture all over the world, are dedicated to organizing the sharing and transfer of experience, technology, and best practices. The European Plasticulture Strategy, published in 2021, is a good way to achieve our objective, as stated by Pekka Pesonen, the General Manager of Copa-Cogeca. The strategy has established general principles presiding implementation of any national collection scheme. We must think global. Extended producer responsibilities framework, either mandatory or voluntary. Shared responsibility between all stakeholders, farmers, distributors, and industry, which necessitate a consensus between overall economic actors. Cost internalization of the end of life into the new product. Transparency with a reliable monitoring on product put on the market, collected, recycled, and integrated volume. We have to act local. Use technical reference and practices already developed elsewhere and adapt them to the specific local condition. Elaborate action plan, logistic, pre-treatment, recycling to local specificity to fulfill farmers' expectations. Develop R&D program to constantly improve process and efficiency. Public authorities welcome initiative coming from the industry to tackle the plastic pollution in agriculture, bringing technical and economic efficiency. The actuality on plastic is heavy, and it is necessary that in our plasticulture community think in an harmonized manner with coherence on different topics we have to treat. Plasticulture products are non-packaging plastic. Distinction on contamination, chemical, and solid, water, mineral, organic. Compliance with competition law. Standard evolution, including end-of-life concern with the creation of the dedicated Working Group 26 within the Technical Committee 249 for plastics. The Circular Plastic Alliance and the involvement of national authorities. Waste shipment regulation. Waste Framework Directive with a specific chapter on agri-plastic. The Plasticulture magazine, published in 5 different languages, French, German, English, Spanish, Italian, is a perfect tool to inform, educate, and share within the plasticulture community all over the world. It is an agent of influence and an insurance policy. It is our responsibility to ease its publishing and diffusion. Do not hesitate to support, to diffuse it within your own professional community. Today, let me launch a formal call to any twine and net converters. Do not hesitate. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid of any non-compliance with competition law. Fulfill your environmental responsibility by joining any national collection scheme, either existing or under investigation. You are invited in the governance of each scheme. In order to underline your strategic involvement for responsible use of plastic in agriculture and make it public to a large extent, I invite you to sign the European Plasticulture Alliance, having as an objective to formalize all those principles exposed here. In conclusion, reaching the end of my professional life, I must confess how much I appreciate changes I have noticed in mentalities and attitude within the Plasticulture Committee those past 25 years. This tremendous project for a better production and a safer planet is an exciting challenge for younger generation. I am very positive about their successful involvement. We have identified the necessity. They will do the job. Thank you very much.